Good day, everyone. Welcome to BST African Electronic Surgery. And what do we have? We have this kind of small TV. This is a 24-inch Samsung TV. Samsung model 2400. High definition LED TV. This came in as no power, no turning on, not doing anything. So what I would do, obviously the owner didn't bring the charger, so I'll play with the power supply. You can see the power supply is set on around 11.76 volts. How many amps? 1.9 amps is fine. It's taking like 7 milliamps. And obvious, here we must have standby light here. No standby light. Even if I try to power on the TV is just dead, you see? Yeah, it's just dead. So let me open up the TV and we'll try to find out what is the problem. Okay? Let's see now that the inside of the TV, we have this small board, the processor. Okay, seems this processor has got some coating. Okay. Oh, we have a blown up chip here. We have a blown up chip. So basically that explains why this TV is not working. Something is blown up here. And what this chip is doing, I believe this is some kind of regulator. You see here, this chip is blown up. I believe this is some kind of regulator which is inputting 12 volts and outputting 5 volts for the standby light. And the chip is blown up. So how we can fix this? How we can fix this? How we can fix something like this? Blown up chip. Let's see. Let's see whether we can bring this TV to life or not. Let's see. So now you can see clearly the chip just blown out. I do have few kind of these boards. Okay. Let me look for these boards. I think I have few boards of this kind. Okay, I found one. So the board looks the same, almost the same. Chip number, I can't see the chip number, but I'll check. First, what I will do, I'll try to replace with this chip from the donor board, this one, and replace it here, because this chip, they are serving the same purpose. They are serving the same purpose. We do have the charging port. We have the charging port, and next to the charging port is that protecting diode. The diode is good. We have this coil. The coil is shorted to ground because obvious of this chip. Here we have the EPROM IC on the VCC pin number 8. It's not grounded. Pin number 4 is ground. This coil. Otherwise, everything looks fine. We have four diodes in parallel mode. The diodes are good. So all what you need to do is to replace this chip. So I will replace this chip with my own chip and see if that can solve the problem. Let's do the experiment. Let's do the experiment. The chip is out. And the text too, the still looks fine. I'm trying. Nothing much that I'm doing here except to replace the chip. I don't mind what the chip number is, or what I know they are doing the same job. The chip is regulating 12 volts input and outputting 5 volts for the standby. Hope by replacing this chip, we can be able to fix this board. Our chip is now in position. I'll check one few things on microscope. Because we have to make sure so now the next step, let's check for short on that coil again. And the short is gone. Okay. The question is, do we now have a working TV? That's the question. So what I would do, I'll plug this for the Okay. I'll come with the power supply and see if we do have the standby light here. Here. So I'll come with the power supply. Power supply. Like what we did at first. Coming with the power. And we have light. You see that red light? Pressing the power button. And it's working. You see? The board is changing. So it's fixed. I can't believe. So what I would do, I'm happy, you know, when everything is very simple. I did not even bother myself to check the chip number. But all what I know, those chips are doing same job. The chip is doing same job. The chip is doing same job. It's just a regulator. Just a regulator. Just a regulator, nothing special. I'm trying to take back the connector. I took out this connector when I was replacing the chip. So I'm trying to put back the connector. Let's check one more time. Let's check one more time. Let's check one more time. We have the red light. You can see the red light. Power on the TV. And it's changing to blue. What I want to do, I want to check for some voltages there. I want to check for some voltages. Okay. You can see on this power supply, let me turn on the board again, on. The board is now on. Let's check on that coil which was shorted to ground. Check on the screen, 5.11 volts. So this chip, this coil is on the output of this regulator. Because if we check on this regulator, check on this pin, 10 volts, and I believe this is the output. This is the input pin. Five volts. This is the output pin. So this regulator is working fine. So I'll unplug here. What I will do, I'll put all together and we'll come back for the final test. Even if this regulator failed to work, I was going to use a 7805 linear regulator. I was going to modify this power supply with 7805. Still the TV will work fine. So let me put all back together and we'll come for the final test. I took exactly 6 minutes to put all together, and now we have to do the final test. Same with the power supply, because obviously we don't have the charger. Yeah, that was an easy repair. How lucky to find another regulator. Which is doing the same job. I can't believe how lucky I was. In most cases, I'm using 7805. But I just found another regulator. We now have standby light. You can see this light on my far left on. And the TV is working fine. You can see Samsung. No signal sign. Everything is working fine. Everything is working fine. You see? So basically, that's how you can fix power supply on a TV board. This is just a switching power supply, nothing special. What we found inside was a blown up chip, and what that chip is, I don't know. I don't know, because the chip number was blown up. All what I know was the chip, what the chip was supposed to do, because that chip is meant to regulate 12 volts to regulate 5 volts, because on the input the chip is inputting 12 volts and outputting 5 volts. It's regulating 5 volts for the standby in order to start up other power supply and start up the TV. So I'll stop now. Like, subscribe, don't forget to turn on the notification bell, and also share our videos. Share, guys. Learn to share something which is good. Share our videos to your beloved friends and relatives. And all what I'm doing here is for free. I don't need any money from anyone. We are doing this out of, what can I call? It's more like a hobby. Yeah. Because from long time, I love electronics, and we shall post many videos. So just share. And see you on the next one. Bye.